Good evening and welcome to Fallout New Vegas. What would the Doctor do? This is the first of hopefully a long and eventful series. Hopefully it's going to go on very well and people will enjoy it. It's a fresh new twist on Fallout New Vegas. And all I am is I am going to be the Doctor. There we go.
I can't say it's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name, that's your name.
Shut up! So all I do is I am going to act like the Doctor. More specifically, act like David Tennant, because that's the closest look of one of the Doctors I can get to in this game. In this game, I am going to avoid getting into conflict, violence, and I'm going to be running from a whole lot of trouble.
Well,
done. Yes, he wants to be our character.
Stuff that matter. Okay. No sense keeping you in bed anymore. Let's see if we can get you on your feet. Good. Why don't you walk down to the end of the room, over by that vigor tester machine there. Take it slow now. It ain't a race. Ooh, looking good so far. Go ahead and give the vigor tester a try.
So now we're going to pick our stats. Alright, let me pick my stats. So we pick our stats and we're going to do it based on how the Doctor would be. So he's a wet noodle. His perception, we're going to go for 9. We're not going for 10 because with glasses it'll give you that +1 boost anyway. So he'll be a sniper hawk. He's basically dead. I don't know how. We're going to give him 8 on charisma, so he's a movie star, because it's going to affect a lot of the speech and everything that we're going to be using. He's going to have the best kind of intelligence, and he's going to have high agility. We'll take everything out of luck just so we can give him walks on water for the agility. And that's everything else. So that's the kind of setup we are going for. If anybody wants to copy this, feel free to. It's not my instructions that I'm following. It's the instructions I found off somebody else's website. I don't think this has been done before. I haven't looked, so I don't really care even if people don't like it. But we are going to just take everything we need that will recover us, because we're going to have to be doing a lot of recovering. If anybody's seen... Oh, we got some glasses already. If anybody's seen many a True Nerds videos, he does playthroughs and he did a You Only Live Once run, and he's still doing that. And basically he wouldn't touch anything that might heal him, so he took everything that could heal him and sold it and made loads of money. But because we are the Doctor, we can't do that. So there's no point taking stuff like the energy cells and the laser pistols, because we're not allowed to use them.
It's important that you're relaxed for this next test.
Okay, so our Doctor shall take a seat.
All right. Dog.
Cat.
House.
Burglar. Shelter.
Night.
Sleep.
Bandit.
Reasonable.
Light.
Regret, because the Doctor regrets.
First one. I ain't given to relying on others for...
We'll have no opinion on that.
I'm always fixing to be the center of attention.
That seems like the Doctor.
I'm slow to embrace new ideas.
He's always learning to defeat
I charge
stuff.
in to deal with my problems head on.
No, he's a bit tries to find things
Almost
around
done
it.
here.
A broken chain, a chemical reaction. Chemical reaction, that's very smart.
How about this one?
Space age technology. Light in the darkness.
Well,
so just basically tell me what I want to put it on, because we're the doctor, we ain't going to want it on any of this. We're going to want it on speech, science and lockpick. There we go, that gives everything the boost that it needs to start off.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
We're going to choose 4 eyes and I'm going to say good-natured because that's what seems to fit the doctor the most.
I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out.
Can actually like use my pick boy now to... Nope. We're going to do everything in third person now so you can kind of see the doctor.
Here, these are... What? I don't...
We're not going to play on hardcore. Right, now that I can actually go through my stuff. Now that I've put the reading glasses on, my skills should be... There we go, we're on 10 now. And... we look remotely doctor-y, I mean... If we come across the pinstripe suit, we will take it. Ah, what a good feeling that is. So, now that we've got this all underway, first place we'll need to go is to the bar.
Cheyenne, stay. Don't worry. She won't bite unless I tell her to.
That's very reassuring.
Sure can. Take the road southeast out of town till NCR patrols do a good job of keeping the highway clear. But I'd keep your gun where you can reach it easily. Off the road, you'll probably start running into hostile wildlife. My advice would be to...
Well, I can't really do this tutorial because it involves killing, and killing isn't what I'm about. So, I'm just going to leave her alone. Hello. Oh, I'm going to go back into first person for this only, just because it'll be easier for me. Oh, also, I am awful at these. I will literally just randomly guess until I get it right. Because eventually I'll get it right and we'll all be dandy. So anything that I can like pick lock and stuff like that, I'm gonna choose to do. for the experience, because I'm missing out on a whole lot of experience not being able to kill anybody.
Hey there.
I could see if this guy has any
You must be the
clothes.
one
Nothing really. Goodbye. Okay, so there is a school up above that we could loot. It'll get us some experience. I've just got to remember where it is. I think it's down here. Hopefully we don't have to have too many encounters. I know that there's mantises in here, so I don't know how I'm going to deal with these without killing them. I seem very tall compared to this door, don't I? Maybe it'll just have to be I'm not allowed to kill animals as such. Shit. Leave me alone. No. Can't get me up here, can ya? Can ya? Well, we'll take this Programmer's Digest. What we got here? Scrap metal. How tense is this music? There we go. The lock to the safe's now disengaged. We'll take whatever's on offer because reasons. I don't know if I can actually loot anywhere else in here. Gonna make a break for it. Jimmy! Yeah, these are not very happy indeed. And I'm stuck. Okay, I'm not stuck. Okay, so that's literally what we're going to have to do for the whole game. So there's not a lot worth taking in here. I don't get why a fucking robot would have any of this crap whatsoever. Like, why would a robot need a toilet? It's beyond me. So that's probably one of the only places we can go around here without actually triggering any story. I could walk all the way to New Vegas and hope I don't get hurt though. There's just one place that I'm going to go now, just to see what's going on, and that is up here. Because I know there should be a guy up here, and if there is, that'd be great, because I can just talk to him and maybe trigger a little bit further into the story. I know the first kind of proper conflict here you can trigger and not actually be involved. It's just gathering up some people and then they talk and stuff like that. So it requires a key for some reason, and we do not have the key. There is no spare key, which means we have to plan our journey. Or we could just take this tutorial and hope that the woman saves us. So we are going to do that. Okay, woman, tell me what I need to know.
Hi there. Sticking around good.
Teach me to survive. You win. That dog runs too dramatically. Don't you, boy? Girl, I'll fucking push you away.
That's the right idea. Look down the sight. Try crouching down and staying still. It'll help your aim. Nice shot. Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you can. Tell you what.
Suit yourself.
Suit yourself. I'm heading back now. Hope I didn't. Hey, do me a favor. Trudy, she's the bartender up at the Prospector. Kind of the town mom. She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to put.
I'm done being nice. If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get my friends.
Excuse me, can I help you, mate?
What do you want? He's some traitor who decided he'd rather shoot than pay the toll for being in our territory. He's hiding somewhere in town. Would serve these idiots right if me and my guys shot the place up after we got payback on Ringo.
It
is now. Me and the rest of the guys busted out of the NCR prison east of here and took over. Now we're calling the shots.
What were you in prison for?
None of your damn business. You ought to know better than to ask a man that kind of rob some people, burn some.
Same old shit.
Same old shit that's been going. Let me get out of town before we talk.
Hey. Well, you've been causing quite a
I didn't do nothing.
Glad I finally got to meet
How
you.
have I caused any stir? You don't care, it's basically about turning in someone called Ringo.
You mean murder him? That's not our way. You mean murder him? That's not our way, even if Cobb is scum. If you were able to get Ringo out of this mess, you'd have a decent reputation around Goodsprings. Of course, helping Ringo would also make the powder gangers mad. Don't know why you want to do a thing like that. Don't know why you want to do a thing like that. Yep.
So basically I've got the choice to do the right thing or the wrong thing, so I'm just gonna do the right thing. So now all I do is I walk up to here, I meet Ringo and I talk to him about fighting back against the powder gangers. But because I'm the doctor, I will not shoot a single bullet myself.
That's close enough. Who are you, and what do you want with me?
If you're going to shoot, you better not miss. I'd like to say that, because that sounds like something the doctor would say. it'd probably get me shot as well.
Sorry about the gun. We got off to a bad start. What say we start over with a friendly game of Caravan? You know how to play?
No.
Yeah. He doesn't look very tough, though. I hear he's afraid I'll shoot him down from one of the windows when I see him. And I'll have a much bigger problem once his friends show up. We just end up sharing the same grave. Start with Sunny Smile.
So now I've got to make loads of friends for this guy. And it's not a crime to go into this floor safe, which is even better because I could make use of whatever's in here. There we go, that's everything I need. So we'll just quickly run over to this side and we'll start getting people to join our little rebellion.
Hi there. Sticking around Goodsprings for a while longer?
No, I just need to get some shit done.
Say no more. Joe Cobb talks about leaving us alone if we hand over Ringo, but I know his type. However, between you, me, and Ringo, we aren't exactly a force to be. If you could convince Trudy to join us, some of the folks... I know Easy Pete's got a stock of dynamite somewhere, and Chet just got a shipment of leather armor we could borrow. Fine. A silver tongue would help. Convincing Trudy that we had a good plan to win the fight would also help. I don't think give is in Chet's vocabulary. Easy Pete's pretty protective of his dynamite. You'd have to convince him you know a thing or two about explosives.
I think everything should be fine anyway. I mean, I've just got to talk my way through all of this, so...
Hey, so you're planning on...
Yeah, let me just talk you through shit. Well, that was so easy. Bye.
Be careful out there.
And I've leveled up. So what we'll be doing every time we level up is just slowly get speech, lockpick and medicine all the way up. Oh, and science, because we're going to be needing all of that as well. So we'll try and keep on nice and even. So let's get medicine up first to 38 and get lockpick also at 38 and take speech up to 40. Actually, we will take medicine down a couple and add them on to lockpick. There we go. And we will use intense training. And we can put that on our charisma. Done. So I've got to talk to this bellend.
Howdy.
Howdy.
Too dangerous. Want to kill all yourselves.
I'll see if I have anything that will help with my explosive skills, which I doubt, but we can always check. I think it's classed as a consumable. Nope. So there's nothing I can do with Easy Pete.
Hey there. You looking to buy
What
some
delightful
supplies?
music he's got on.
Now just hold on. I never voted to take on the powder gangers.
So as you can see, our speech skills are already coming into effect.
It's all about...
So now that we've done that, all we've got to do is return to Ringo and get this party started. Now all we've got to do is return to Ringo. Let's get into the fight. Let everybody fight while I cower, because that's... I'm not saying that's what the Doctor does, but it's similar because he just lets everyone else do all the dirty murdery work.
So what's going on? Well, I guess that means we're ready to go. All right, I'm ready.
Okay then.
Time to look alive. They're getting set up and covered, but it might not go well unless... At least 6. I'll be...
So, 6 people. Well, you lot can handle them. Just gonna stay in cover, and I should be fine. Just let all of these run ahead. So I'm just going to let these fight each other. If there's casualties, there's casualties. That's kind of the Doctor's style. There's just this one guy that's like not even looking. He's like, yeah.
Careful! There's still more.
But you're standing looking, and you've got a BB gun. So I didn't even have to do anything. How have I left a poor impression in the community? Did somebody die that shouldn't have?
I owe you a huge favor. I did have what was left of the Crimson Caravan money, but I wasn't. I owe you more than that, though, so look me up at the Crimson Caravan.
Okay, so not that I agree with looting these guys, but I could kind of do with whatever they drop. I'm still not 100% sure on why I was shunned or anything, because technically I didn't even get involved, I just left them to it. You know what, we'll take the clothes, because yes, we might as well. So none of them's actually got anything worth taking. No money or anything apart from this one guy. None of them's actually got any clothes worth taking. So that's it, that's the end of that little quest. And more importantly, that's the end of the episode. It's been a great first episode. We've already had conflicts like being scared of bugs and making everybody fight each other. So if you liked the video, make sure you give it a like, subscribe if you haven't already, leave a comment about what you thought of the video in the comment section, as this is something new to me, so I'd like to know what you think. And also, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will be doing this, I think, every Saturday or every other Saturday, depending on schedules with other videos. Anyway, I've been Nathan, this has been Fallout New Vegas, What Would the Doctor Do? And I will see you in the next video. Thank you and goodbye.